Use the referral link in the description to g2a.com for all of your Xbox codes, PlayStation codes and video games, and be sure to use the code CHES at checkout to get yourself 3% cashback. Hey guys, welcome to episode 1 of Season 8 here in the Career Mode RTG. In the last season, we did phenomenally well. The best year we've had so far in the Career Mode, finishing 3rd in the Premier League, getting qualification to Europe for the very first time. We've skipped the Europa League entirely. It's straight to the Champions League for us this year. We are looking to make significant changes to certain areas of the squad in this opening window of Season 8. We also have the Community Shield thrown into the mix as well, an extra trophy available to us because, of course, we won the FA Cup last year. So our first meaningful trophy of the series, and we'll hopefully build on that this season. Now, the side looks very strong at present. However, I am looking to improve at centre-back, certainly with this position here. I have Conte, who's 83 rated. I'm looking to move him on after 2 seasons of impressive performances for us. We shall hopefully see Getrauda taken back out to the bench and see a really high-rated centre-back come in there now that we're in a Champions League situation. The striker situation is one that I'm still contemplating. I still think Gerzic is certainly a player I want to keep at the club, and Rafael Leao, I'm leaning towards keeping him as well, the way that they both created quite the partnership towards the end of last season. Give me fresh confidence that I think they can be the two to lead us forward. However, I am still contemplating the sale of Benedict Monnier to maybe sign 2 new strikers for my rotation side. Probably someone that's on the same sort of level as Leao and Gerzic, and someone that's a little bit lower. Benedict Monnier hasn't contributed much whenever he's played. His 1-star skill moves really let him down, and only a 3-star weak foot as well. He's not the best in-game, despite being 82 rated, so I'm certainly contemplating selling him on. I will wait for your feedback in that regard, but I definitely want a centre-back. I'm not sure what to do at left-back. Currently, Firpo is my highest rated left back and has been our starting left back for a handful of seasons now. We do have Cameron Lee, Bruce Wood and Giovanni Mancini as backup left backs. Now Firpo is higher rated and he's better. In fact, the best way I can do this is to show you it via the team management screen and compare stats. So Mancini would be at present the go-to left back to go in if we were to move Firpo on. Physically, Firpo's better. Technically, though, Mancini certainly holds his own. He's got just as good ball control. His crossing's not as good, but he's got better dribbling, better heading accuracy, better long shots, better marking, better short passing, better shot power, and crucially, he's better in the tackle as well. So why he's still only 79 rated, I'm not entirely too sure. It must be something to do with the composure and the low reactions. You know, the stats that aren't quite as high, the agility and balance, perhaps the vision. I'm not sure. But he certainly holds his own whenever he plays and has the stats to be able to fill in there and do a decent job. We could alternatively leave that situation as it is. Cameron Lee is the go-to second guy for a backup left back, but he's nowhere near as good in the tackle as Mancini. But if you compare the stats between the two of them, there's only 1 overall between the two of them. But Lee obviously has the edge physically. He's not quite as fast, but has much better stamina and strength. Technically, Mancini's much better. Much higher ball control, better dribbling. Heading accuracy not quite, but better long shots, better marking, much better short passing. Shot power's not as high, but much better in the tackle, which is what baffles me as to why he's only 79 rated. I genuinely don't know. So Mancini is probably on par with Firpo with regards to his technical stats, and he's not quite as fast. That's the only difference. So left-back situation is certainly open to you guys. The question is, how much money have we got to spend on potentially 1 or 2 new strikers and certainly a new starting centre-back? The answer is a lot. I'll show you quickly the office. We have briefly glanced at there whilst I was going through the menus. We had a transfer budget boost this year of £101.7 million, giving me a total transfer budget of £156 million. I have been able to offer some contracts around to players that needed extra contract boost, so my budget has slightly gone down a little bit. As you can see there, it went down to 147 from 151, and I altered slightly with the budget there to make sure the wages went back up. So from 156, sorry, not 151. So we do have players on the shortlist at the minute. Still just Timothy Ware, who, if I am to buy one more striker that's about the level of Leao and Gerzic, Ware will be that guy, I'm pretty sure. It's the other striking position that is open for debate. At the minute, just Conte is on the transfer list at 31 years of age, £15.5 million valuation, £95,000 a week. I am open to selling more players though, if you would like me to do so. Do let me know in the comments section. With regards to the objectives this year, youth feedback, we have one more season to be able to complete that. I'm probably not going to though. Brand exposure, again, it's carried over. The failed sign one crucial first team player in a forward position from season 6. So that's frustrating. But long term wise, we still have one more season to do the season tickets. No financial expectations whatsoever. Domestically, last year they wanted a Europa League spot. We got third. This year they want a top 4 spot. So we'll look to repeat that. And they want me to win the FA Cup, to retain the FA Cup. And in my first ever season as a club in the European fold, they want me to reach the final. So, to be fair though, the quality of our starting 11 at least is probably good enough to do that. The pre-season tournament sees us up against Sydney FC, Sporting Lisbon and Real Betis. On the other side of the group is Milan, Leipzig, Brisbane Roar and Villarreal. There's £9.6 million available there with regards potential profit to be made. So we have transfer for Henriksen actually. I'm going to reject. I want Henriksen to stay for the time being, but I would be open to a loan bid for Henriksen. We don't yet see him taking over ahead of Bailey. Got an offer for Mancini that I'm going to reject. Mancini still has the potential to grow yet further, and obviously it's Furpa. If I was to sell a left back, it would be Furpa because he's 28. Mancini and all of the other guys are like 20 to 21 and younger. So we shall simulate this game. Having to auto replace the currently away on international duty Ziegler, thanks to the Confederations Cup. But we should, I would have liked to have thought, been very competitive in this pre-season tournament. And, I mean, we should win it, really. It depends how far AC Milan can get. But if we meet AC Milan perhaps in the final or the semis, that might be as far as we could get. But Morales gives us a second goal here to make it 2-0. He's 86 rated now. Khatrara, unfortunately, rather frustratingly, gets himself sent off. But Ademola Lookman picks up a third goal. And we'll continue on with a good start to our pre-season thanks to a 3-0 victory against Real Betis. Suspended. Mancini disappointed not to start. It's rather annoying from Khatrara there. An offer for Toby Edwards. Now, he is only 20 years of age and does have the potential to get much better, Toby Edwards. I believe, I might be mistaken, and I will quickly check, but I believe he has the potential to be special. We'll check right mid. An exciting prospect for Toby Edwards. His attributes are as follows. 4-star skill moves, 5'7", 91 acceleration, 79 sprint speed. The other physical stats, not overly impressive, but technically looking very good. 99 crossing, 90 long passing, 87 short passing, 86 finishing, 82 ball control, 81 curve, 81 dribbling. He's certainly looking like he could be a decent squad player for the considerable future here at the club. So I'm not thinking of selling Toby Edwards on. I would like to keep him at the club and try and utilise him as he grows yet further throughout this 8th season. Lookman getting himself booked after 5 minutes here against Sporting. That's 2 bookings we picked up early doors in the opening few moments of each pre-season game so far. Ziegler gives us a 1-0 lead and we'll take that into the second half. I'd be quite happy to sit with that 1-0 lead, but Suarez Garcia adds to it after coming off the bench for Ziegler after literally just 60 seconds. You can see there, 56th minute to 57th. They pull one back, but immediately 60 seconds later, Suarez Garcia gets his second and our third. Unfortunately, Ademola Lookman picks up a knock there, and hopefully it's not going to keep him out for too long. Transfer off for Conte. He's out for 11 days. I just said days. Yes, 11 days. I panicked for a minute and thought it said months. An offer for Conte of 20.7 million from Liverpool. That's a sizable bid, to be fair. A very decent bid. I shall try and get about 23 or 24, but I don't think we're going to be able to negotiate that much higher because of the nature of Conte's age. They're quite happy to pay 24.7. I'm delighted with that. I didn't think I'd get that much, to be honest. So Conte is looking like he's going to leave us to go to Liverpool. And you guys, we're getting offer for Chelsea now for Conte. Maybe we could get some sort of bid war going on with regards his contract. Unfortunately, there's no bid war with regards his price because I've already accepted one from Liverpool. But if I can counter at 26, maybe they might come slightly higher. They might just walk away. No, they're really not looking like they're going to give me much more. So we shall try for 24 and see what they say. 22.5. We're getting there, but there's no point in accepting something that's ludicrously lower than the... I've just asked for more than I did last time. And they'll pay 24.5. Okay, 24.5 and 24.7. We seem to have found Conte's average price. About £24.5 million. Another offer for Conte, this time from Manchester United. Clearly... okay, why is he not... Oh, I must have just caught the stick. Clearly a popular player, Conte. It was very solid for me, but at 31 years of age, he is only going to decline now, so I would like to improve on his overall position if we can. And with European football on the horizon now, we certainly are going to need someone that's higher rated to give us the best possible. There we go, 25 million from Manchester United. Certainly going to need someone higher rated to be able to offer the defensive rigidity I'm going to need at European level. Obviously, Perella is only 23 currently. I am, as I mentioned at the end of yesterday's episode, or the last episode, I'm not sure whether there'll have been a day between the last episode of the last season and this first episode of Season 8, because I'm actually away from home for a couple of days. But I mentioned in the last episode that I was contemplating, or I am going to completely revamp my training and actually concentrate now on some of those mid-tier players to get them to that level above. People like Victor Perella, to take them from the early 80s to the mid 80s and really make that difference with their overall. I could do the same with Mancini and look to train him up and hopefully improve his overall, although I don't know what I've got to do to get his overall to go up, because it seems to be unnecessarily low at the minute. We get through to the semi-finals of the pre-season tournament. It's Villarreal through there. Conte sold. He has gone to Liverpool. Conte gone to Liverpool for 24.7, so 21.5 added to our transfer budget. We have a very sizable transfer budget here at Cambridge for this season. The biggest by far that we've had so far, about £150 million or so, although significantly more than that now that we've sold. Conte, Perella and Getrelda will continue on as the centre-back partnership, or centre-back pairing. And they did that last season, to be fair, when Conte was out for a few months with injury. So they are familiar with each other as a punch. Obviously, Perella and Getrelda played with each other for multiple seasons coming up through the leagues. They pulled one back, but we're able to get ourselves a 3-1 victory there against Villarreal, and it will be AC Milan as we expected as the final game of the pre-season tournament. See if we can get a win here. Like I said, total of 9.6 million available. Loan offer for Colin Cooper, which I shall accept. I'm still quite happy to let him go out on loan. He's not at the level yet where he could have any sort of influence on the first team, even as a fourth choice striker. It's just not good enough yet. That will have to wait until perhaps season 9. For now though, let's see if we can get ourselves a victory in the pre-season tournament, all told, against AC Milan. Tammy Abraham in their starting lineup, as well as Samu Castillejo, Lejelt in there, Kieran Tierney at left back. Maybe we could sell Firpo and sign someone like Kieran Tierney at left back and completely wait a whole nother season entirely for people like Mancini and for Cameron Lee. Still got Donnarumma in goal. They've gone 2-1 up here after going 1-0 down. El Ghazi in the 47th minute, and with 10 to go, it still looks like AC Milan are going to pip us, and indeed they are. Defeat in the final of the pre-season tournament to AC Milan. But the fact that we got to the final there in quite such a confident manner, I'm quite happy with that. AC Milan are the sort of side that we'll be challenging ourselves against in Europe. Looking forward to next season. So we won't go too far yet, because obviously I want to get your guys' feedback. Cooper's loaned out. We've got a transfer offer for Bruce Wood. I've got 3 young left backs: Bruce Wood, Cameron Lee, and Giovanni Mancini. I could let one of them go, but either Bruce Wood or Cameron Lee has the potential to be special, and I think it's Bruce Wood. I won't be able to tell now because it will say approached by Malaga. Great potential for Mancini. Potential to be special is Cameron Lee. So perhaps I could contemplate letting Bruce Wood go. I mean, I certainly don't need 4 left backs, and that is a sizable offer, 23.4. I could negotiate that higher. I didn't quite see what it said I could ask for him. I should have checked that. I'll ask for 28 and see if they'll come up that high. They've started at 23.4. They might just accept that straight away, and they have. Okay, well, looks like we're going to be raising an extra 25 or so for the budget. Hopefully we'll go through before the 1st of August. And I think as soon as it does, that's where I'll stop. I'll transfer offer for Bailey. No, we're not going to be selling Bailey, I'm afraid. He's going to stay for the foreseeable future as our alternative backup centre-back with Getrauda, who, despite only being 76 rated, is still very much capable of performing at the top level. Big offer for Ademola Lookman from Watford of 63.8 million, but Ademola is still continuing on. He might not have had a stronger season last year as the year before. Transfer offer for Henriksen here. I'm going to reject that as well. Ademola Lookman wasn't as good last year as he was in Season 6, but certainly still played an important role for us. And still waiting for that sale. Please be the sale. Transfer offer for Green, Callum Green. Now, I'm not sure what to do with him either. I might accept that at 21 years of age, or I might negotiate that. Because Mitov is not good enough, but with a goalkeeper role, I'm quite happy to actually. They might just walk away from that. Here they are. I'll leave that one to you guys actually then. Goalkeeper wise, obviously Mitov isn't good enough, but I would look to play, as I did last season, Pau Lopez in every single game. As we've transferred over into the month of August, Perella is up to 84, Morelos is up to 87. Is there any other alterations? Bailey's up to 78, Adebola up to 84, Suarez Garcia's up to 81, Monnier 83 now. Any other growth there that's noticeable? Edwards up to 81, 94 acceleration, 80 sprint speed for him now, and continuing to grow technically too. Yeah, Edwards certainly stays now. Rizzo I'd certainly let go. So, to recap, let me know what to do with the left back role. I could sell Firpo, and we're going to let Bruce Wood go. I could just sign another first team left back that's much higher rated even than Firpo at 82. Certainly looking to sign someone mid to late 80s at centre back here in place of Getrauda. And then outside of that, looking for 1 if not 2 strikers. I think if it's just 1, then I will get Timothy Weah. If you would like me to sell Monnier as well, and we look for 2 strikers, that's when I'm going to need your feedback. And let me know with the goalkeeper situation as well. But in tomorrow's episode, we shall play Tottenham in the Community Shield. I'll certainly play that one. And then, to be fair, it may be Tottenham again at the end of the month that will play away from home as the second game in the episode. And we'll sim Stoke, Palace and Brighton. But for now, that's all for this one. I will sort my training out for the next episode as well. And then we shall look to improve yet further. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to Season 8 and our first ever venture into European football. Whether we can get to the final or not, I'm entirely not sure, but we shall wait and see. Biggest moves so far in this window: Fabian from Napoli to Bayern Munich for 69 million, and then a couple of regens. Da Silva Oliveira from, I want to say Brescia, but I'm not sure, to Fiorentina for 68.4, and then El Ghazi, who's the man that scored the goal that knocked us out of the pre-season tournament final, £61.1 million from Ajax to AC Milan. And Ben Woodburn, as you can see from the graphic top right, and now on the little flicker there, £47.4 million to Leipzig from Liverpool. So, like I say, looking for certainly a first-team centre-back, certainly 1 striker, if not 2, if you would like me to sell Monnier. I'm open to selling the goalkeeper Green as well. Maybe buying another keeper, but I'm looking to play Pau Lopez in every single game. And then let me know what to do with left back. So it's centre back, definitely. Striker, at least 1, if not 2, if you would like. And a first team left back if we let Firpo go. And we have a sizable budget in which, or with which, to do that. I can adjust that to 178 million, with potentially the money from Bruce Wood to come in as well, and then maybe Green too, and then probably Monnier, We're going to have a lot of money to spend here at Cambridge United this season. I want you guys to help me spend it well. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Check this channel page for anything you might have missed, whether it's this series, the end of Season 7, or the Achieve and Leave series, where things are going tremendously well with Manchester United right now. But for this particular moment in time, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.